Hello and welcome everybody to Blood on the Clocktower. I am your host, Chris the Werewolf Killer. Today we are playing Blurred Lines. Blurred Lines. It's a custom script made by Trey. Today I will be your humble savant, who will be rolling around in this chair. It's not the same as the wheelchair in the chair in the picture. However, did I get water on the floor? Anyways, each day I will get two pieces of info, one true, one false. Unless, of course, I am poisoned or drunk, which is very likely to happen in every case of the word. So we will see what happens as I go and talk to Trey on a daily basis. Well, bam. I should really start talking to the storyteller anytime there's a savant, just to cover for a savant. Thank you. Have a nice day. All I gotta do to make you think that? Hold on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not getting a mental image. I'm just like, okay, Chris Luckett to get off his pants. All right. So, in the normal state of things, something terrible has happened, and Hella's dead body has disappeared from my freezer. So I need somebody to go find out who stole it. So I'm going to give you guys 8 minutes, and there you go.
You were saving that body for Thanksgiving.
That wasn't gonna be fresh, but whatever. I mean,
Josh Miller.
Okay, Robert. Do Robert McKittrick. Your room?
Yeah, it's in my room.
All right. Rob.
Robert, you want to talk?
Sure. Which room?
My room.
Matthew, would you like to talk?
Yeah, which room?
Let's go to your room.
Okay.
Blake, you want to have a chat?
Is that Chris A? I'll talk to you, Chris.
Whose room?
Looks like mine.
Werewolf Killer. You want to chat?
oh, okay.
Your room?
Sure.
All right, see you there.
Grr, arg. Hello.
Hello. I know you're notorious for not sharing a lot of information, but that's okay. We can work with a little bit, right?
Yeah, perfect.
So what do you normally feel comfortable sharing? Are you a 3 for 3 guy? Are you kind of a vague description guy? What's your vibe?
I'm a BS kind of guy, so I mean we can do whatever you want, and some of it may or may not be true. Who knows?
So should we do like a 6 for 6 then?
We could do a 6 for 6 and see where that takes us.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, let's see. I'll give you a 3 for 3. I feel like that's pretty fair.
All right.
Three I will give you. I'm going to go with innkeeper, empath, and fortune teller. So I do wake up every night.
Oh, okay. I will give you, let's see. We will just do, well, I don't want to do lycanthrope. Let's say I will do, which ones are good?
The ones I said.
No, I'm just going to BS my way through any of those. Let's do,
Okay.
I'll just tell you I'm the bounty hunter, savant, or alchemist.
I don't believe you at all, but I will take that as at least better than nothing.
I would.
So if you were the bounty hunter, would you say that you knew who the person was? You have an idea, maybe like a hint?
Oh yeah, I would definitely have an evil name already.
Yeah, I know, but do you have anything you can tell me?
If I was the bounty hunter, which I'm not saying I am, I would say that my name would definitely be Robert.
Oh, Robert. Okay. All right, that's good.
That could be BS.
Yeah, no, I know. Absolutely. I like the savant one too. I'm definitely gonna have to be keeping an eye if you want to go visit Trey, just in case,
You know,
No-
just for
no
that, I'm
reason.
gonna go visit Trey right after this.
Yeah, I bet. All right, man. Thanks for the chat.
Yeah, have a good one.
Later.
Later. Oh, he's not even here.
Darn, he must be talking to somebody else. Hmm.
Son of a biscuit.
Son of a biscuit.
Hmm.
Blake, are you going to break your streak with me?
I don't know. You're the only one who has that.
It's been every
percentages.
time.
I'm telling you, Chris, Werewolf Killer. Am I usually good or evil in these games?
I would say you're probably 63% good and 37% bad.
Josh thinks I'm 100% evil, which is
Every
incorrect.
game. Every game that we have played.
That's clearly not.
Every
no.
game that we have played.
I'll talk to you though, Josh, if you want.
All right. I'll
Going-
come lie to me in my room.
Yeah, okay.
Matthew, you want to talk?
Yeah, which room?
My room.
Hey.
Hello.
All right. So your two, what do you call them?
Pieces of
Pieces of
information.
information are the outsider count has not been changed,
Okay.
or you are witch cursed.
Oh boy. Who dares witch cursed me?
Thank you, Chris.
I'm not taking that shenanigans. Thank you and good luck.
Hi, Chris.
Hello, Sticks.
So, how evil is Matthew this time?
Look at him. He's my actually, Matthew, you want to talk?
Yeah.
We'll go to your room. This I'll find out for you, Sticks.
Hello.
Hello, buddy. How are you?
All right, thank you.
Good. You, sir, are my marionette.
And we're going to go for this facade again.
No, but this time it's not a facade. It's all true. I wouldn't
Mhm.
I wouldn't lie to you, of course. Would I?
Maybe.
So, what fake role did they give you?
I'm not evil.
Well, I know you're not. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
but you are.
I'm not
You're
evil. I will say this. It's a role where I can either choose a name or get a name.
Oh. You either choose a name. Oh, I see. So those
Yeah,
are. It could be a
yeah,
couple
the
different
way-
roles.
Yeah. So I'm basically giving you one of two.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I either get a name or I try to die at night or I am an alchemist that bubbles them
Right.
out. Take that. Mhm.
Yeah. And I'll head out.
All right. Good luck to you.
You.
My room?
Sure. Everybody coming back, or is it closed?
Let's find out.
Still have time.
Oh, cool.
We're just all happen to be in town square all at once.
Yeah, apparently.
All right, cool.
That's
I
weird.
think they are just about closed.
That's
So it's been 8
suspicious.
minutes.
It's,
Rob, would you like to talk?
it's really suspicious, guys.
I think the breakout rooms are just about to close.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. So I don't have to wait 30 seconds to start my.
Never mind.
Wouldn't let me in, Josh.
So here
I know.
we
Never mind.
do this. All right, everybody, I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to do any gossiping you want, to do any, chatting before I open nominations.
Do you do verbal gossips or in the chat? I forgot what your rule was.
Go ahead. I think Chris records, so go ahead and do verbal for him, and then if you'll do in chat just for me and for reference. Hello.
Okay.
So I
I'll
gossip
gossip that the demon is a puka.
I gossip sticks to Robert inclusive. Is the demon somewhere in there?
I'll gossip that the demon shares their first name with another person in the room.
Pretty much everybody.
Safe then. I'm not in that group.
Wow,
Everyone's
that's
like
good.
Craig.
I love it.
How convenient.
I gossip that one of the Joshes is evil.
Oh.
I will gossip that we have a Moonchild in play.
Gossip that Josh M, Rob M, Chris, Werewolf Killer, or Blake are the demon.
That's rude.
I will gossip that
Yeah, no.
Manny, Josh D, Rob M, or Sticks is the demon.
And I'll jump on. I'll
Chris will
gossip
gossip
that
there's a chance of multiple kills at night.
Ooh, multiple kills.
I'll gossip that the demons in the bottom half from Chris W to Sticks, including them.
What's going on here? My name's popping up a lot. It's unfortunate.
I'll gossip that at least one pair of players who share the same name are on opposite alignments.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
That's a lot of math that I'm doing.
Yeah, I know. You need like a diagram or something for that.
I was about to say, just for clarification purposes, those of you guys who are saying the people with the same name, are you classifying Rob and Robert as the same or different?
I assume.
I am.
Okay.
I would assume so as well. I'll change my name to Joshua if that's what you guys are going to try to do. So,
Well, because there literally are two Josses and Rob and Robert.
oh yeah, no, I know.
Could be
Yeah,
classified as
fair enough. That's a good storyteller clarification.
Well, I'll change my name to Sticks, and then you guys are fucked.
It's spelled like the band.
Yeah, no, they have a Y, I think, in their name, don't they?
Yeah.
The band's a Y.
Oh, I'll spell mine like the band. That's okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone should just change their name to all the same name. Just
Oh my
variation.
God.
So to the person who needs to know, the answer was no, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll pretend I know what they're talking about.
I know. It wasn't for you then.
Right, that confirms something. I don't know what it confirms, but it confirms.
Yeah. Something somewhere got confirmed.
All
I
right,
don't know what.
everybody. Nominations are open. Okay, and since nominations have been opened and nobody says a dang word, I'm going to start my take count.
Look what you all did.
I'll nominate Sticks.
Okay, Manny nominates Sticks. All right, go ahead, Manny.
I've heard of an evil ping on Sticks. It's not what I was talking about earlier, but since nobody else has anything to go on.
Okay. Sticks, your defense.
Not a clue what the evil ping will be. I'm a townsfolk of quite a useful townsfolk. I'm able to clear people once certain things get said.
Okay. 6 votes are needed to put Sticks on the block. Voting is going to start with Blake. Here we go.
Manny, was it a bounty hunter ping? Because
To be honest, I wouldn't have voted on it. It was either a bounty hunter or a fortune teller ping.
They didn't specify. They just said,
Sure.
I've heard of a ping on Sticks.
Oh.
I didn't come out with it right away because I wanted to get some more conversation before I just started accusing people, but I also don't think we should go to bed without an execution. So
Is there a Vortex? This isn't a Vortex, so we're okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just feel like bounty hunter is a much
6
more
votes.
specific.
I mean, sorry, 5 votes is not enough.
Ping
Just
that I
whatever.
think you would have gotten the votes on if it were a bounty hunter ping.
Yeah.
We heard one reference of an outsider. Was that right?
Problem is that the
a
outsiders wouldn't want to come out. 2 reasons, well, 3 reasons really. 2 of them won't know what they are. You've got a potential Fangu and a potential Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
So outsiders wouldn't want to come out. At least not publicly.
Yeah.
Although the Godfather can only kill them if we kill them, because of
And
they changed it up for whatever reason.
All right, everybody. Well, I'll start my 10 count again. You don't have to kill. Let somebody.
Chris will nominate Josh M.
All right, Chris A is nominating Josh M. Go ahead, Chris.
Witch check.
Oh, is there a witch in this?
That's your whole accusation?
Yeah, I'm just making
Okay.
sure.
Oh, what was his accusation towards me?
I mean,
So go ahead, Josh. Go ahead and give your defense.
No, I didn't hear why he was accusing me.
I was just making sure there wasn't a witch in play. Well,
Well, that you weren't chosen. by the
yeah,
witch.
making sure I'm not cursed by the witch.
His accusation was witch check. So,
Oh, okay. I see.
would
Well,
you like to say anything?
my defense is that I'm a very useful player for the townsfolk. Without, I mean, it's very not giving a lot of information, and it's a very generic statement. But I think killing me would be very bad for the good.
Oh,
Okay.
let's just kill him then.
6 votes is needed to put Josh M on the chopping block. Here we go.
I know him personally. This is a good kill.
No, it's a horrible kill.
Wait, what'd
Not
you say,
based on
Rob?
anything game related.
Do you get a social read in your room, Rob, with him?
No, but I know him personally.
Oh, okay. Just for shits and giggles. Okay.
Honestly, it would be a bad kill.
All right. 1 vote is not enough.
I knew it wasn't going to pass, but I had courage of conviction, and I wasn't going to drop.
So you wanted to kill him for personal reasons? Is that what you're saying?
You got it. Yep, I'm way ahead of you.
Oh, if you would have said that, I would have raised my hand.
Yeah, I would have kept it up. I mean, I understand killing our friends.
Can you really call yourself friends if you're not trying to kill each other?
All right, well, I'll start my 10 count
I
again.
would like to know if that was a bounty hunter ping or not, Annie.
Let's talk tomorrow, Blake.
Did I get in on that
Are we going
conversation?
to
So I want to know
someone
where it's
today or
coming
not?
from as well.
Nominate Blake.
Hey, cheers. That's Robert nominates Blake. All right, Robert, go ahead.
There's just something about the way Blake is pushing to try to find out if there's a bounty hunter that makes me a little suspicious of him trying to unearth the bounty hunter.
All right, go ahead, Blake.
Yeah, nothing about that was trying to unearth the bounty hunter, but I think a bounty hunter ping is a super specific thing that usually is worth following up, because if it is a bounty hunter, they get an additional name, and the chance that the bounty hunter was poisoned or drunk is slightly low, versus if it was just a fortune teller ping, which could ping off of, the other person, red herring, whatever. So that was why I wanted to be specific, because if it was bounty hunter, I would have. That's why I put a hand up. I felt like it would have been worth killing Sticks. I am good, so don't vote on this.
All right, 6 votes is needed. And the voting is going to start with Chris A.
Robert, put a little check mark next to this.
What are you checking, Mark?
Next to Robert's name. Let's strike one.
Strike one on you, Robert.
That's dangerous because don't I always start with 2 strikes with you?
No, fresh game every time. Fresh game every time.
That's
again, 1 minute is
confusing
not
play
enough.
with me.
All right, well, I'll start my 10 count again.
I mean, the odds of a witch are low because we've had a few nominations. We've not had a lot, but
Okay, everybody.
Wow.
No killing today. Go ahead and head on to your breakout rooms for me.
Good night.
Oh no, I caught that, Chris A, at the end. You're the witch. You witch cursed me. And you just didn't, you wanted me to die. I'm not falling for that. I'm knocking you up as a witch. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
I'm assuming Josh, Chris, Rob is Ross.
It is.
Okay. All right, everybody's here now. Cool, except for Blake. He's missing in action. There he is. All right, you guys wake up to find that there is a dead body amongst you, and that is Howie. I will open breakout rooms and give you guys 7 minutes.
Well, that's rude. Who killed my neighbor?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
Yeah,
Can
we'd
you
like to know.
chat now?
Can you just tell us? I mean,
Blake,
Yeah,
can we talk?
just tell us.
We can chat, man. Wait,
Just let
yeah,
it
we
out.
can chat, man.
Josh Miller. Wait,
Josh Duval.
you want to talk? Your room or mine?
Howie.
Mine.
Who's saying Howie?
Josh Miller. Howie, you want to talk?
Absolutely. Let's talk.
Go to your room.
Cool.
Do it, Howie.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Ah!
Dude.
You want to talk, Chris?
Which Chris?
Oh, sorry. Chris A.
We're like, which one? He said Chris A. Chris A.
Yeah. Sure.
How about my room then?
Yep.
They really wanted to kill you yesterday, Sticks.
Yeah, I'm just wondering where this evil ping's come from. I'm waiting on Marty to come back and I'll speak to
That's
him.
all. Yeah. I know what Howie's claiming he was to me. He hard climbed. I think we lost the gossip.
Really? Well, if that's the case, let's see what his gossip was.
I was just going to say, what was his gossip? Dee-dee-dee-dee.
It's from between you and me.
Yeah,
Sticks.
bottom half.
Bottom half.
Yeah. I think a few folks said that.
Well, a few folks definitely had me as the gossip, or as demon.
Yeah.
Demon shared his name with another person, that's me. Josh M, Robert M, or Chris is the demon, that's me.
Oh, just oh, you mentioned me. I was going to say there was 3 people mentioned me, but you were one of them.
Oh yeah, I started with you. Yeah, look at that.
You, Robert and Howie.
Shame on me. There's so much looking at you so early. I'm starting to doubt it.
Yeah, I'm just wanting to find out what this evil ping was, because then I could maybe clear it up. Or figure it out at night time anyway.
Somebody told me yesterday Chris A was the witch, so that's interesting.
Manny, do you want to speak?
Sure.
Did you say Chris A is the witch?
That's what I heard yesterday.
Go to your room, man.
Wow.
My room, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to Manny or Blake.
I'm second choice. That's fine. I'll
Oh,
talk to you.
Your room.
It's better
That's
than
okay.
third.
I'll join your room, Josh.
All right. There I am.
Chris, you kill me?
I thought about it.
Okay. At least you thought about it.
You want to go talk, Howard? Howie?
Sure, where do you want to go?
Whichever way you want to go. I don't know. Whichever one. We'll go to mine. It's right above yours.
Okay, sweet.
How dare you accuse me of murdering you?
I mean, I think, I mean, I was easy. I don't even say an easy kill, but I guess a useless kill. I think the demon would have gone for someone else. I think they just didn't know when they start pop shotting people.
That's fair. Now, Matt, I'm not going to say who. Now, somebody's already said that he believes that we lost the gossip. Is that a true story?
I mean, if that's already out there in town,
it was a small group of town.
Yes. Yes, it was the gossip you lost.
Oh, okay.
And I've only hard claimed to a few people, so I'm assuming someone I told spread from there.
Well,
because I only talked to like 3 people all day.
That's true, or that might be true. I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I was the gossip and I died, so I'm assuming maybe there's a poppy girl and a demon. Demon doesn't know anything. He's just firing shots off to everywhere. I don't know.
Maybe the demon is on the lower half, which you have claimed, and they wanted to kill you off so that there wasn't a different kill.
Yeah, that's fair. The only one who was on the lower half that I spoke to was Roberts. I didn't get any bad vibes from him, but he's the only one I opened up to before I made my claim.
Gotcha. Now there is also the obviously the other half of that where somebody on the top half heard you say that and wanted to kill you, making it look like the bottom half was trying to, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of 40 chess moves. It's a bit above my pay grade, but yeah, you got a dead gossip who, I mean, hey, whatever. I'm good to die happy. I mean, I'd rather live, but I'd rather die good instead of some crazy shenanigans or anything like that.
That's fair enough.
Do you have any information to help me start building my world?
Well, there's no vigor in this, right? Yeah, there's no vigor.
No, there's no
okay.
vigor.
Then I will trust you implicitly, and I will let you know that I am the savant.
Oh, nice.
I have reason to believe one of my 2 things that might have been true was that I was witch cursed yesterday, which is why I did not try any nominations, because I did not want to find out if that was my truth.
Yeah,
the hard way. So
what was your other one?
My other one, I'll give you all my first day information. That's fine. I'm going to entrust you implicitly that the outsider count is the same. It hasn't changed.
Okay.
So either we have 2 outsiders, or I was witch cursed. And I could have verified that yesterday. Well, I could have somewhat verified it. I could have been poisoned or drunk. I could be drunk, and it would be all worthless. But
yeah.
If I was witch cursed, I wasn't going to try and find that out.
No, I don't blame you. That's the smart play to do there. And I mean, from what I've seen in your videos and stuff like that, you like to nominate like I do. So smart choice not to nominate there.
Exactly. My thought is Chris A might be the witch.
Chris A?
Yeah, he was kind of saying, it's witch checking. And then he said, oh, I don't think there's a witch in here. So if we do have a witch, if we find out we do, it might be Chris A.
Perfect. I'll let you get back to town.
All right, thanks. Enjoy.
Okay, Chris, are you ready for a little bit more detailed information?
Yeah, let's go. Let's hear it all.
All right, so here we go. The same good player was chosen in back-to-back nights, meaning night 1 and night 2, by 2 different evil players. Or Howie was both picked by the lycanthrope and the demon last night, meaning night 2.
Oh. So we might have a lycanthrope in play. Interesting. Interesting.
That's what you got.
All right. Thank you. I don't know why people have to announce that they're the savant and come and get info. I just come in here, I push a button, I just wait.
Yeah, I mean, people still look at the list and see if anybody's down here talking to me, but yeah.
But yeah, cool. All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody.
Hey, Chris.
Oop, hold on.
Yes, which room?
Your room, please.
Okay.
I'm back. Are you still here?
Oh, I was just gonna ask. You're going to the retreat, right?
He's had a really.
What's going on here? Oh yeah, Matthew, you just quieted up real quick when I came in the room.
Yes,
Evil Matthew.
No, we were talking about how Rob has had issues with me in the past when I lied to him, even when I'm good.
Because you're a liar. You know, just because you're my marionette doesn't mean you gotta lie to people.
Wow.
There's another role that's perfect for the script, but it's just boring.
It does kind of stink, although it is fun to mess with people.
Oh.
Oh, you're my marionette. Oh, you're my marionette. Oh, you're my marionette.
The thing with the marionette is like, hey, you're taking away a minion power, making them technically an outsider. You're basically making them an evil drunk. That's like literally all you're doing.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's good with a pit egg because then you can switch them later.
That's
depending
true.
on the depending on the script, it can be really good because you can really sow a lot of distrust amongst people.
That's true. If you have a pit hag, you could utilize that. Anyways, all right, folks. To get back to this game, let me do day 2. Welcome to town. Everybody's still alive, and you guys got 3 minutes before I open nominations.
I'll gossip that the demon is an imp.
I gossip that Craig to sticks clockwise inclusive is the demon.
Picking on me again, Chris.
Yep.
I'll gossip that there is an evil townsfolk between Josh D and Chris A, inclusive clockwise.
So you're saying there's a potential bounty hunter out there?
Yeah, that is what that gossip implies.
Interesting.
I'll gossip that the demon is Blake, Chris A, or Josh M.
Check mark number 2, Robert.
Stop! I'm going around the circle.
That's good.
Listen, Blake, he's got to get the
I
strike
gossip
three
the
sooner or
demon is
later.
Blake, and Blake again.
There you go. There you go.
I'll gossip the demon is somewhere in between Chris Werewolf Killer and Chris A going counterclockwise.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, me or Robin? Okay.
So no more pings from anybody, huh? Because all we had was that one on sticks from Manny, right? That's been talked about.
I must have been out of town when that happened. Do we clarify if that's fortune teller or bounty hunter?
I will clarify that it is a bounty hunter ping.
Okay.
I didn't want to say yesterday just out of fear of like poisoner or assassin or anything like that, particularly if we did manage to execute sticks. But I'll confirm that it's a bounty hunter ping.
Ross, just ask 2 personal questions of everybody, and you'll get 1 piece of information that's true and 1 piece of information that's false.
Doesn't wear pants or holds skirt. Oh, okay.
Is there anything else that's worth mentioning? We've got bounty hunter ping on sticks.
I mean, I think we should definitely kill today because we are. Otherwise, we're not going to win. Don't kill.
Well, I know a great target.
Yeah.
Are nominations open?
Sure.
I'll
like 10
nominate
seconds,
Styx.
but I'll open it 10 seconds early.
I can wait 10 seconds.
Okay, now you can nominate.
I'll nominate Styx.
You've already nominated. You can't nominate again.
All right, Manny, go ahead.
There's a bounty hunter ping on Styx.
Manny's not witch cursed.
And I'm not witch cursed.
Go ahead and give your defense, Styx.
I don't know how the bounty hunter pings come about, but it's definitely a false ping. If I'm not the roller, I'll be the drunk at the very worst. But I'm definitely a good townsfolk.
Okay. 6 votes is currently needed to put Styx on the chopping block, and the voting will start with Blake.
Do we trust this bounty hunter?
I think we need to get
Bounty
somebody on
hunter
the block.
can't get another ping until Styx dies. So
Here, I'll put up my hand, and then Rob can choose to put his hand down if he wants, if it gets to him.
I think we need more than 6.
No, I don't think so either. Rob, you could probably put your hand down if you wanted to.
I got it.
Cool. I would just didn't want anybody to throw their hand down, and then we wouldn't have enough.
All right. So 6 votes is enough to put Styx on the chopping block. I'll give you guys a couple moments left to talk before I start my second out.
I just want to throw it out there that Chris A is talking a lot about witches, so I'm concerned that he might be a witch. So that's my public info that I'd like to throw out there.
Crusade does not disagree.
I just put a check mark next to it.
I'm just trying to make sure that people are aware that we've not had many nominations so far. And it's useful to know which 2 of the 5 minions we've got in play.
That was a Freudian slip, wasn't it?
Yeah, he said which twice.
All right,
Hear that?
I'm going to start my 10 count. Styx is on the block. Okay. And with that, Styx has been executed and dies. And the game continues.
What have we done?
Good night.
Well, this is going possibly well. I'm not really sure. But we killed Styx. He could be evil. He could be not evil. Matthew could be the bounty hunter. He could also be lying. He could also be the evil bounty hunter giving bad names. Although it's dangerous if you get a name and you're evil and then you're giving other names. So, unless, of course, the storyteller gave you the demon as your first evil name, which might be evil. So we'll see. We will see.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We have another service to hold today for Josh D, because he is dead. I will give you guys 6 minutes.
Howard, did you want to continue our conversation?
Oh yeah, sure. We can head to my room if you want.
Okay.
Josh Miller.
Yes, this is going to call you. Rob McKittrick.
Matthew, can we talk? Matthew, can we talk?
Yeah, which room?
My room.
Okay.
Josh Duval, can we have a quick chat?
You look
Talk
like you have
to the
something you want to
dead?
say there, Robert. Go ahead and spit it out.
I didn't hear what he said, but I'm going to join my room. Okay.
Let's talk, Chris.
Okay. We'll go to your room.
Okay. No, I didn't have anything I wanted to say. I'm just puzzled.
Puzzled. Did you think Josh was evil and that his death confused you?
No. Actually, the two things, okay. Maybe we should talk about ourselves before I talk about something.
Okay. That's
what, if anything, do you have for me, Chris?
I am a wonderful townsfolk. I am not an outsider.
Okay.
I am not a minion or a demon.
Those same things are true of me.
Oh, perfect. I suppose I could be the drunk. But I won't know that until the end of the game, probably.
I mean, I think that could be true of me too, but I don't think I'm the drunk.
That's fair.
But denial is part of the whole thing, I think.
True. I mean, if you have a power that's working, then it's real easy to prove. Like if you're the lycanthrope and the people you're picking are dying, you can probably
right. So yeah, I wouldn't say that it's confirmable because I'm not sure anything else is. But anyway, no, the thing I'm confused about is, or at least befuddled about, is the only two people that I've gotten hard claims from are the people who are dead.
Oh, that certainly doesn't bode well for you.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
It's
like so I guess I think you probably want to keep it vague with me, apparently, if past is prologue.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not claiming nothing today, Robert. I will say I've heard that there's a lycanthrope possibly in play. It's not confirmed, and I haven't heard from anybody who says that they are the lycanthrope.
I haven't heard. I've only heard hints if there is a lycanthrope, then XYZ. But I mean, but I'm happy for the lycanthrope to stay hidden.
Yeah.
Because we're still at 10. I mean, shit.
9.
Oh, 9. Okay. I guess I looked last night.
That's right.
And then we had a death.
And then there was this murder.
All right. Okay. So there might be a lycanthrope.
There could be out there somewhere. Not me, but.
Nor me.
Okay. Did you have anything any info you want to share?
I can give you a 3.
I mean, if you want to, you don't have to.
Okay. I mean, you didn't give me a 3, so I didn't give you a 3. So.
That's fair. I did give you some information, though. I did say I've heard there might be a lycanthrope in play.
Okay, so I will tell you what I heard each of the dead people are, if you don't know.
I heard Howie is a gossip.
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything about Josh.
Josh was the innkeeper, or at least that's what he claimed to me.
2 players, they cannot die tonight, but one is drunk till dusk. Oh, okay. That's fair. I guess we'll.
So there's that.
Cool. That's important.
All right. Later.
All right. Thank you. Yep. Later.
Luke, I am your father. Find it in your heart, Luke. I am your father.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Thank you for that, Chris.
Hey, you're welcome.
And we know you spend way too much time with kids.
Yep. Darn tootin'. Every day. At least 10 hours.
Oh, man. I don't know how you do it.
1 minute at a time. All right, what do we got?
I'm trying to think of something else. Hold on.
He didn't like his original thought.
Go ahead and give me the first one then. We'll think about the second one. I wanted to name one of my kids Luke, but I was shot down.
Why?
Why?
Because there's a Lucas in our family already. My wife has tried to stay away from duplicate names.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, the timer's going off, so I'll just come up with, okay. Let's do this.
Interesting.
He's writing it down first.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay, so here are the two pieces of information. All right, your first piece of information is the poppy grower is currently poisoned, or the lunatic was given pixie as a bluff roll.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you out there.
Maybe.
Hey, you're welcome.
Or would you rather say that publicly, Chris?
Yeah.
I'd say it publicly. Hey, you're welcome.
I will tell you tomorrow.
Yeah, let's talk tomorrow first thing.
You got it.
All right, everybody, let me open my chat here. Day 3. And 3 minutes to let you guys do your chatting, your gossiping before I open nominations.
I will say that if there is a lycanthrope out there, I would be a good target.
I will gossip. The lunatic is in play.
Interesting.
I will gossip that there is no Fangu.
I'll gossip that a player from Matthew to Rob, clockwise inclusive, was targeted by the poisoner last night.
Who was the poisoner?
I don't know that yet, or I'd gossip it.
Well, what good are you
I'm
doing?
going to. Gossip, we only have 2 outsiders in play.
Oh, that could be true.
I got that Chris Werewolf Killer is in fact the poisoner.
Oh.
Rob, that hurts. Just want to point that out.
I don't know, in case you're
I'm just
doing
waiting on
chess
strike 3
moves
from
where you're
Robert,
like,
to be
"Who's the
honest.
poisoner?"
Yeah.
Strike 3.
No, I just
Sticks, you weren't the lunatic, were you?
No,
Chris,
I was the gambler.
Sticks, do you have a claim?
Gambler.
Chris A, are you the lunatic?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Yeah, the demon should just out themselves. We'll check on the lunatic. How about that?
Yeah. If you feel you're the lunatic, raise your hand.
We'll take care of you.
Not to push it early, but is there a new bounty hunter information floating around? Anybody heard of?
The claim I heard, I think, is suspect to poisoning.
So you don't want to share it at all?
Like the first night one.
I'll share. It's Chris A.
Yep.
Which, based on other information I have, makes it unlikely to me. Either way, if we had a lycanthrope, then if they go after Chris A and he's really good, then the bounty hunter will still get a new ping.
Yeah.
But
I've heard Robert's in like a quadruple claim, by the way.
I don't think that's true.
It is.
All right.
Is that strike 3?
It's definitely strike. It's strike 5, actually.
That's just the strikes talking.
if he's only quadruple claim, it's probably okay. It's when it gets to 5 claims that's when I start to wonder.
That's the warning. 5 claims is a warning after that.
So I don't know how I could be in a quadruple claim when I've given most people a 3 for 3, and I've claimed my role to one person.
Well, that one person heard another person hard claim that role.
4 people claim that role?
It's at least 3. It's at least 3.
Okay.
What role you're just saying?
One.
I don't want to out it.
Apparently, 4 other people know it.
It's
One of those
it's
roles.
that we don't.
One of those roles could be the pixie, which is also given to a lunatic. I'm just saying that could be possible. So if you're claiming that role, just send it out. You're probably not the demon. We'll kill you and we'll prove it.
It's a foolproof plan, and I really like it.
I do too, because you're probably just a lunatic pixie, and you're gonna get.
It
We
happens.
should kill you. You can be on our team.
Exactly.
Come on over. Don't let that poppy coral scare you off.
The lunatic pixie, is that a thing you just said?
Yep.
All right, folks. Well, I'm going to start my 10 count because nominations started like 2 minutes ago.
Do we want to go off and kill Chris A, or are we really thinking he's good?
Trust Chris A more than Robert.
Also shocking.
I'll nominate Robert.
Okay, Blake is nominating Robert. All right, go ahead, Blake.
Yeah, so he is in a triple claim. I don't know if he's going to claim his role during his defense, but I'm getting evil vibes. I mean, he nominated me day one for trying to clarify if it was a bounty hunter or a fortune teller ping, which is totally different information and very pertinent because if it's bounty hunter, we know there's an evil townsfolk in play. I think we should get him on the block unless he says something that is super pertinent in his defense. I think he's.
I clicked the wrong person.
I think he's evil.
All right, Robert, go ahead and give your defense.
I don't think I'm a good kill. I don't know anything about a triple claim of my role. Obviously, a triple claim of my role is suspicious, but it's equally suspicious for other people claiming it. I'm not a good kill, but apparently, if you kill me, there'll be at least 2 others. So.
All right, so 5 votes are needed to put Robert on the chopping block, and the voting is going to start with Howie. Here you go.
Can we at least get 5? I mean, the only other information that's out there is that maybe Chris A is a bounty hunter ping, but Matthew, you're not going to vote? Okay, nobody's going to vote. Cool. Let's just... Rob M doesn't want to vote. That's not surprising either.
I kind of wanted to kill Chris A, but people aren't up to that shenanigans.
By the way, I've heard Rob M is one of the other claims, so...
All right.
I think it's an uncoordinated
4
evil
votes
team.
is not enough.
Blake, are you just killing everyone named Rob?
No, they're in a double claim.
I'll nominate Rob M.
Does anybody wonder why Blake is having a disco party in the back of his house? Well,
I was watching it.
I'm jealous.
It's because the ficus is
ambiance.
dancing.
For the ambiance.
All right. Sorry, did I hear nomination?
Yeah, I nominate Rob M.
All right, Robert nominates Rob M. All right, go for it, Robert.
So apparently there's a triple claim, and he's one of the three. So, you know, we didn't get enough votes on me. Let's see if we can get enough votes on someone who's actually claiming my role.
Okay, Rob M.
Well, considering I've not hard claimed to a single person this entire game, I've only done 3 for 3s, and my role is one of the 3 for 3s that I've claimed. But yeah, so I don't even know the foundation of that. It maybe my role was included in the same role that Robert did, but I haven't hard claimed to anybody.
So you haven't hard claimed to anyone?
0.
The 3 that you gave they were able to eliminate 2 of the 3.
So that's kind of a different animal.
All right, folks, I'm going to start the countdown on Rob. 5 votes are needed to put him on the block, and it's still going to start with sticks.
Just keep in mind, if we believe the bounty hunter is in the game, there's an additional evil player, which brings it up to what, 4 evils? And if they're all alive, they're not gonna vote on who they think is evil. So good has to be a little active this game. I wish we would have been active on Robert, but that's fine.
Matthew, that hurts most of all from you. I'm just letting you know.
All right, 5 votes is enough. I'm going to start my 10 count.
So I guess we're kind of hoping that Lycanthrope tries to kill Chris A tonight. Is that the hope here? Since we're leaving
We have one.
bounty hunter ping open.
I'll nominate Blake.
Who was I? I'm sorry.
Robin.
Rob is nominating Blake. Okay, go ahead, Rob.
Well, this is mostly just because I'm on the block and I'm a bad kill, and Blake was the sort of instigator of the entire thing. So I don't know if this is just him, fanning the flames of confusion. But yeah, that's it. I'm yeah, because again, I have not hard claimed to a single person. And the role that I said I'm one of those 3. But yeah.
Okay, Blake, your defense.
Yeah, I'm definitely not fanning the flames. I'm trying to get the town talking and help because, I mean, got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, 8 alive players. And the only information that's been out there is a bounty hunter ping and people in double and triple claims. So I'm surprised you would vote for I'm not surprised Rob M would vote for it because, I mean, I'm the reason he is on the block. Also, he said nothing about his role, but is still like saying, "Oh, I'm powerful." So I think Robin is evil, and I think we should keep it on him.
Okay. Currently, Rob has 5 votes, so it is 5 to tie, 6 to put Blake on the block. Voting will start with Chris A.
I'm just trying to save my demon, Blake. It's no big deal.
Chris.
I knew it.
Just kidding. He can die. Go ahead. Have we heard any outsiders at all? Because I think we should have at least 2. Like, at some
I've heard
point,
a couple soft claims.
I mean,
well, there's a drunk on the script, right?
There is.
Probably would come out at some point.
All right, 2 votes is not enough. I'm starting my 10 count again.
Someone else, and I've not heard anyone hard claim snitch to someone yet.
Yeah, Snitch is the only one I'm curious to hear about. If there is one out there.
If we've got Bangu, Balloonist, then we would definitely have Snitch, unlikely.
Okay, and with that, Rob M has died, and the game is going to continue.
Cool.
Mine was 2.
All right, so I need to get out this information at some point. I think after tomorrow, I'm going to have to just get it out there. Because, yeah, 4 days worth of info, and we at least killed 1 evil player, I feel for sure. Whether it was Matthew's evil ping, or if it was something else. I'm not sure I believe in Matthew. I question Matthew and Manning. They don't hardcore push on these pings. So, yeah. If I felt like I trusted these things, if Chris A doesn't die tonight, I am definitely pushing hard on Matthew and Manny. I hope. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows what I'll do in any of these games? I sure don't. You're supplying. It's electrifying. I can't tell if Robert is frozen or what.
No,
You're just in all of your
no,
talent.
I'm just soaking it all in. Prince.
It's amazing.
That's good. I would soak it in too.
All right, it looks like everybody is back, and the demon decided to look for more bodies last night and found one in Josh M.
Something against the Joshes, man.
Dang, that
I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to talk. Have a good day.
Blake.
You guys all come back alive.
That was the poisoner, right?
Rob,
Yeah,
we can chat, Rob.
we should.
Josh Miller, let's chat.
Your
We're
room.
dead crew. Come into my room, Josh
Your-
Miller.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see
Werewolf
you.
Killer, do you want to talk?
Josh's, can I join?
Yeah, can I join the dead
Sure,
crew?
let's go, Matthew.
Dead crew it up, and you two man.
Go to your room.
Mine.
Okay.
He's a liar.
Yeah. Oh, I'm guessing you're savant. You came back from a room alone with Trey, are you?
I always just like to chat with Trey. I'm just here to bluff.
Yeah. Why on earth were you so saying about a lunatic?
Because I think there's a lunatic in play, and I think they got bluff rolls. Pixie is a bluff roll. So
Just be open about it. What making is that we need to find out now.
are you are you evil and you got the bluff roll, Pixie? Because that means you're probably the lunatic.
I'm thinking I am, but the kill finally went through. I've been targeting him the past 3 nights.
Yep. So my guess is that there's possibly a poppy grower, or
Oh, there is.
Or there is. Well, yeah.
Oh, there is. He came out to me yesterday. I determinedly did not target him.
And Josh is not the poppy grower then.
Yeah, I've been targeting him the last 3 nights.
I got you. And you got Pixie as a bluff roll?
Yep.
That's good info. That's good. That makes okay. So the Pixie, and you weren't targeting the poppy grower. You were targeting Josh M, who's not.
Yeah, I will tell you it's Blake.
Blake is what?
Blake is the poppy grower.
Oh, okay. That's fair. I will keep that in my wraps. I will put you as lunatic, which means I think that we also have a drunk, because I haven't heard of any other outsiders.
Yeah.
And it's all intents and purposes, I haven't heard of anything that would have changed the outsider count.
Yeah, from what I haven't. Is there a lycanthrope or isn't there? Because I don't think, from what people have been saying, there isn't.
Maybe there's not. That would be interesting. That means that's okay. There could be no lycanthrope, which means that we do have a poisoner and a witch. Is Mandy the bounty hunter then?
No, he isn't.
Is there a real bounty?
No, he
hunter?
hasn't. He didn't claim it to me.
Oh, okay. Is there a real bounty hunter that we know of?
If there is, they've hidden themselves well, because Manny has not claimed it at all. Craig claimed outsider in a 2, so outsider in a 2. Robert, I know nothing about. Chris A, I think said he was okay to die. Blake is probably got us straight.
Okay. And you got no minions when you got your lunatic stuff?
Nope, nothing.
All right. Then I think that either Chris
And
A...
nobody has approached me.
That's fair. And I think Chris A and Robert might be the evils. And I'm leaning more towards Chris A. Although I got to talk to Manny and see what this is. I'm
going to keep it off Blake for now. if you keep me alive, I will keep the thing pointed away from him.
Okay. You should try and kill Chris A. If we don't kill him today, then I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
See
Or
what
who would you want me to point it to tonight?
I would kill Chris A. if we could. If he's not dead, if
I
we
mean,
don't kill him.
if I survive the day, who would you want me as the lunatic to point it to?
Chris A. if he's still, if nobody's, if we don't kill
Okay.
him today either.
If not, I'll go for somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds good that, yeah, maybe we might kill you today too, just to get the
Yeah.
lunatic out of the way. But we'll see.
Okay.
All
I'll
right.
head out.
Yep. See ya. People are watching me talk to you. I gotta be careful. But nobody's killing me, so I don't care.
He said people are watching you to him talk to you.
Okay, Chris. So here is your information for the day, and that would be if a chef was on the script, the chef would get a chef 1.
Okay.
If a noble was on the script, the noble would receive Chris A, Craig, and Matthew.
That's if they're on the script? You mean if they're in play? You mean if they're in play, right? Wait.
No, if they were on the script, they're not. Neither of those 2 roles are on the script.
So I'm just getting bad info altogether? Oh, no, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I got you.
If I was the chef in this game,
Yes.
I would be getting a 1. If I was the noble in this game, I would have been given Chris A, Craig, or Matthew. I basically gave you 2 roles. One of them's going to be right. One of them's going to be wrong.
Yep, I figured that out after about 5-10 seconds. I'm a little slow sometimes.
I'm heading out because the beeper beeped when you were asking, so you need to ask quicker next time.
All right, sounds good.
You're...
Manny, where's this BS bounty hunter info?
I'm not so sure it's BS anymore, but it could be. I want to know where this lycanthrope is.
Learn not to open up my damn mouth. That's what I learned.
Yeah, that's a teacher.
Yeah, I gotta play. You know what, Chris? I'm gonna start playing like you.
Yes.
Not say a damn thing to anybody. You guys all hear that? This is recorded.
It's not fun, John. It's not a fun way to play.
Hey, you want to know Chris's win-loss record? Anyway,
it's 101.
3 minutes before nomination.
101.
Go for it.
102-1, you mean? Ah, damn it.
Josh M.
said that yesterday was a bad execution.
I concur.
What's up, Blake?
I just didn't know if there anything you wanted to share as the most recent death. Oh,
Josh, you died at this point. What?
Well, okay.
You too, Rob. You died too. You can share also.
I have shared.
Publicly?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything, but I haven't got a chance to talk to you.
I do have suspicions of Blake. I think he was able to potentially deduce my role. Maybe perhaps keep me alive to benefit evil and then dispose of me at a later point. I will say that I was in play twice, and last night obviously did not work. So
I'm sorry, could you repeat what you just said, Josh? I'm not sure I caught it.
I was just saying that I'm suspicious of Blake, given that he may have been able to deduce what my role was. I've only hard claimed to one person, and Blake seemed like he kind of knew my role and kind of went with the information that I got from Blake. I'll just say that.
That's not like a great representation of the conversation. You like very much hinted that you were the lycanthrope, and I was like, okay, you're the lycanthrope. Like, let's roll with that and figure out stuff to do. So it wasn't like a secret thing. Like we were having a conversation, and it seemed clear, and I said that to you.
Right. I'm saying if it is believed that I was a lycanthrope and Duval had a strong, I would say it's a pretty strong townsfolk role. I'm not sure why you would allude to maybe him being a lycanthrope kill, if there is a lycanthrope in play. That's what I'm saying.
Well, there's not a lot of information out there. And I didn't know 100% that you were the lycanthrope. I did say, if you're the lycanthrope, maybe pick Josh Duval, which actually, I mean, after hearing his role, I don't think it was a horrible loss for the town.
A terrible loss for the town.
What?
I don't think it was.
I think so. Okay, whatever. I'm already dead, so I'll just come out. I was the lycanthrope. And the first night I killed Howie, and I got information. I also then killed Josh Duval, so I was not poisoned.
Nominations are open, by the way.
And I will say that I tried to lycanthrope kill Robert last night, which either means two things. I was poisoned, and that didn't work, or I was not poisoned, and Robert is just regular evil folk. So my suspicions are on Blake just for the Josh Duval suggestion, but also Robert.
Coming in the new expansion, evil folk.
Evil folk.
I would just like to mention that Robert was the main person I suspected yesterday and tried to get killed. So like, I doubt we would both be evil in that situation.
Right, but there's something for everyone in the town to like if they just, say you and me.
I say kill them both.
Well, nominations are open, folks.
Well, I mean, since the information is, it's a very big secret. I know no one knows this, but I am the gossip. I know that catches everyone off guard. Yeah, I know, right?
Ow! I gotta change you on my circle. Oh my.
I'd like to gossip that Howie is not the gossip.
Gosh darn.
Kill us all.
Many
Extra
dies.
kill tonight, guys. Lycanthrope's not in play. It's going through.
Can I ask Josh, why didn't you try for Chris A with him being a possible bounty hunter ping? Just out of curiosity.
I just wasn't sure. I was hoping that maybe since the last two nights I wasn't poisoned, since my kills were effective, that I could go for Robert, and if he didn't die, it would suggest that he's bad. But because I'm dead, I don't know. That's kind of my logic.
I was just,
and
it would have told us a lot, I think, if you had gone after Chris A. But
yeah,
I mean, I get it. I get why
I
you
get
went
it.
for Robert.
You reek of evil is what everyone's trying to say right now, Johnson.
Nope.
Oh, I'm good.
I think someone needs to nominate either Blake, Chris, or Robert. Chris A.
I'll nominate Chris A.
All right, Robert nominates Chris A. Go ahead.
Well, it was on the menu, and I certainly didn't want to nominate myself. So if Chris A is in the bounty hunter ping, it's probably worth pursuing. But town can decide.
Okay, Chris.
Yep. I'm gonna come out with my information because I think it's relevant now. I'm the empath, and I've been getting zeros every night except for last night when I got a 1.
Okay.
4 votes needed to put Chris A on the block. Voting will start with Josh M.
Robert, why not Blake?
Blake would be a fine choice too. There's not a bounty hunter ping on Blake.
I think Robert's the best choice.
I think it's Robert.
Who's not going to nominate himself, so that's why I was curious. To at least get him on the block.
I heard of a possible Chef 1.
Blake, why don't you put your hand up?
Because I think Robert is the
That's
kill.
worth-
I mean, so here's the thing. Well, I'll explain. I mean, Josh M just claimed that he lycanthrope picked Robert and someone else died, which would mean Robert is evil. Robert had nothing to say about that. He just went on to nominating Chris A. So I think Robert is evil and we should kill him.
He nominates Robert.
Okay, Chris nominates Robert. Go ahead.
I've got an MP on Robert.
Okay, Robert.
So in my defenses, where I would say something about there being lycanthrope picking me, the demons on the script include one that poisons before it kills, so that could be that. There's also a poisoner on the script. There's also a drunk on the script. I know I'm good. I'm going to come out with my role because at this point, why not? Yeah. I am the poppy grower. This is a bad kill. I think evil's been pretty disorganized thus far. You know, I don't think taking me out of the game is a good idea. It's better if evil kills me, especially now that they can control the kills and they could learn their team. But that's my defense.
Okie dokie. 4 votes needed to put Robert on the block. And voting starts with Howie.
Chris, WWK, Manny, can we please get 4?
Any rebuttals to that?
Can Matt, somebody, Craig, like, again, there's 4 evils in this game, and if town aren't voting, unbelievable. Thank you, Josh. My God.
I mean, yeah, if Robert's the poppy grower, he's going to die tonight anyway.
Exactly right.
But at least they would have to kill me instead.
No, yeah, I get you.
That was my thought. Is if Robert survived into the night,
Robert is on the block, and Josh used a dead vote.
I'll nominate Blake.
Manny nominates Blake. Go ahead, Manny.
I was starting to think that maybe I got true information on Chris A as my ping. If Chris A is really evil, then I don't see a world where he's not evil with Blake based on his information. So, yeah.
Hey, Blake.
I'd like to keep one of those 2.
Yeah, I'll just come out with it because the demon can kill me tonight. I am the actual poppy grower, so I know that Robert is lying. He was in a double.
Nonsense. Sorry.
I think I'm lagging. Hold on.
Blake took his pants off again.
Pants off,
yeah. The pants are off. Let me say this quick before I'm lagging. I'm the actual poppy grower. I put it in a 3 with a couple people day 1. Robert's lying. I've been on to him from like round 1. Don't put your hand up unless you're evil.
Okay.
Kill them both.
So currently, Robert's on the block with 4 votes. 4 votes to tie, 5 to put Blake on the block.
That's a lot of hands.
We don't want to tie this, do we?
No. We don't want to tie it.
No, we used a ghost vote.
Then take your hand down, Manny.
Because I think you're evil. There's a lot of other people around me, but
Chris,
I'll put my hand down.
Okay, Chris.
Am I messing with you? Oh my goodness. Oh. I think we missed
the thing is, but Robert is claiming my role, and I've literally every round given you reasons why I think he's evil. So,
like, so here's the thing: if I were evil, and you were the poppy grower, why would I claim poppy grower?
Because evil team does not know each other. So by claiming poppy grower, it's a sneaky way to figure out who else is evil with you. So that's why I was really interested in who put poppy grower in their 3, because the minions and the demon know that the poppy grower is in play.
I didn't put poppy grower in my 3. I put
You're claiming
everything
it.
but poppy grower in my 3.
I know you're
I think this is a good way to get a poppy grower killed, but I'm on the block. That's fine.
Okay, and with that, Robert has been executed and dies, and the game continues.
I'm losing control of this game. I haven't had control since... When did I have control is the real question. I have no idea. I need to come out with some info. So I'm going to have to do that now.
All right, everybody, welcome back to town. And another person has died, and that person is Werewolf Killer. And I am going to open breakout rooms and give you guys 4 minutes.
That's weird with an outed poppy grower on the script.
No shit.
Well, but multiple people said they suspect me, so it's not that weird to keep me alive, I don't think. Matthew, can I talk to you really quick?
Yeah, Werewolf Killer, can I talk to you?
Okay, or not.
Sorry.
Sure.
Blake, can I talk to you real quick?
Let's go, man.
No.
Your room.
Which room? Yeah. Yeah, I'm the lunatic.
Who'd you pick, Chris? You picked yourself?
I picked myself.
That's weird.
I tried to kill myself last night. So I don't know for 100% now I'm the lunatic.
That's weird. Yeah, because the lycanthrope's gone. So
Yeah, I'm 100% the lunatic now.
I think Manny is the demon. I think he was. It seems like everybody trusts Chris A enough that Manny's poisoned ping, as he claims, is actually just false.
Yeah, the fact, and I believe the reason that Howie died is he gossiped in the bottom half. I've been targeting Josh M all 3 times. I targeted him, and he only died on the 3rd attempt. Yeah, and I'll tell you what starting demon they gave me. Imp.
Imp makes sense.
Imp, and I will tell you that the bluffs were fortune teller, balloonist, pixie.
Pixie. Yep, there it is.
That was why I took balloonist
and
from the start, and I went along with what I heard in town with what happened.
And who told you that I was or did you just see me
I
talking to
guessed
Trey?
you were the savant. I guessed you were.
Yeah. Did you see me talking to Trey, or did somebody else see me?
I saw you come back alone.
Oh, gotcha.
I saw you come back alone. I put 2 and 2 together.
All right, gotta watch out for Matthew, I guess. He's sneaky.
I always watch for savants and artists. I always do.
All right. Well,
yeah.
I believe my first info is the outsider count stayed the same. That's my true, as far as I can tell, which would make sense. You and a drunk.
Yeah.
My second info, I believe that Howie was picked by both the Lycan and the demon. That's what I believe is the true for the second one. I'm not going to give you my falses that I believe are false. That the lycanthrope and demon both picked him.
Yeah, I did. I've been picking Josh M the entire time.
Oh yeah, right. Well, that makes sense because you're not the lycanthrope or the demon.
Yeah.
And that's when Josh, the second night is when Josh.
Yeah.
No, that's when Howie died. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I knew he was the gossip straight from the start. He hard claimed.
The third one was the lunatic was given the pixie bluff. That would be you.
Yeah.
And then my fourth one, if the chef was in play, I would have gotten a 1. Or the chef would have gotten a 1. So I think that might be Craig or Manny.
Yeah,
Craig and Manny.
Or it's Robert and Josh made a jump at some point.
True.
Or it's Robert and Josh made a jump at some point.
Which could have been to you.
At this point, I've been target. I thought from day 2 I was off. When we came back, I thought I was the lunatic, but I wasn't sure when I came in the room with you. I was absolutely thinking I was really should I out myself as the lunatic right now?
It ain't gonna hurt. Nobody's probably gonna. The demon already knows that you're the lunatic, so they're not gonna target you necessarily.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'll head on.
In the game or in life?
Chris, can I talk to you quickly? Oh, never mind.
No, you cannot.
You talk to him in front of everybody? I'm okay with that.
I could talk. Listen, I have nothing else to share. I have no information.
Well, maybe my information can help you.
I hope somebody out there has information because I'm like dragging it out of people.
No, I got something for you.
Did you want to say what you have for us?
All ears, man. All ears.
Manny's the demon.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
And I'm the lunatic.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Ooh, Manny looks.
That's our second outsider then.
Yeah. The reason I've been targeting the same person every night. I targeted them per 3 nights in a row. Then I tried to kill myself last night. And that did not happen.
Do we have another outsider that's claiming to be an outsider?
Did you get minions, Matthew?
No, it's no, and that's
That would be
it's
a poppy grower
It's a
reason.
poppy grower.
Poppy grower, yeah.
That's
Just
why
ask.
I know somebody is telling the truth.
Oh, I
Well,
got
you
a
would have
0
gotten him
last
if it
night.
was. Wouldn't you get it if it was Robert, or does it? Yeah, when the poppy grower dies, evil gets the bluffs or gets the nose stuff.
If he's really, I mean,
I got a
Manny,
0.
come on.
no, I believe him. I just, you wouldn't necessarily start giving the lunatic minions, and Matthew might not be sharing.
I got a
So-
0. So
Yeah, I'll tell you what my bluffs were: fortune teller, balloonist, pixie.
You want to nominate yourself, Matthew?
I don't think that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
We have one kill. We have one
Yeah.
kill.
Do we? Well, we got 2 kills. It's 5 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Tomorrow.
we know what,
But, yeah,
we know what
but, yeah,
minions we
that's I
have.
just meant.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to? Do we want to go for a round robin?
I do think we should vote today, and then if we don't get the demon, they kill tomorrow, and then we'll be at a final 3, and we can suss from there.
I think Manny's a good kill.
No.
Why not, Chris? With your 0 that you have right now?
Yeah, because
He's one of his minions.
I believe that Craig's more likely to be the demon.
What makes you say that?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, why do you say that?
The reason I'm saying that is from what Manny's claiming he is, would not make sense for a demon. It's more of a minion, but I mean, go after Craig and Manny. But I'd say Craig more than Manny at the moment.
I would say Manny more than Craig. And here's why. Because I got noble information, possibly, that could be true, that says that Chris A, Craig, or Matthew are evil. And if I was a noble, I would not get the demon. So I think that one of those 3 is the minion. And just so you know,
Noble's not on the script.
for all you that are looking,
Yeah.
I am not saying I am the noble. I'm actually the savant that got 2 pieces of information, and one of them was if I was a noble, that would be the information. So
Yeah.
I was about to
based
say, you
on
told me
that,
savant. I was caught off
You
guard
want to
now.
share the
And
rest
just
of
for
your information,
info,
Chris, so that we can
Just for
make an
rules,
informed
guys,
decision
for
here
rules
instead of-
clarification, a noble, Chris, based on what you said, a noble gets evil players, not minions, not demon. It just gets evil players, just as an FYI.
right, it gets one of them is evil.
One is evil, yes.
I
You
would
said one
just
can't be a demon,
No.
one could be a demon, yeah.
true. What I meant to say was that in a typical noble ping, you would not get the demon. That's me
Do we
just
wanna do a
making
round
an
robin?
assumption about a
No.
noble. Not
By the
saying
way,
that it's true.
nominations are open.
What were the 3 names again, Chris?
Chris A, Craig, and Matthew.
Is it possible then that Blake is the demon? And
Manny,
Chris
come
A is the
on.
evil ping that you're getting?
Manny, come on.
I mean, sure, that's also possible.
I'm convinced that Chris A and Blake are on the same team together.
I think
Because
they
Chris
are.
A is protecting Blake with that empath stuff.
I think
and
we
I'm
are. I
doing
think
the
we're
ping.
both good.
I
is the-
find it weird that the poppy grower doesn't die in the night if they haven't talked to
Because
him.
look where we're at in the game. It doesn't. I don't think it matters. And there's multiple people who said they suspected me. So why kill the like most suspicious player when there's
Figure out how
information
many
wells out there?
Yeah.
Like Chris, the
They
werewolf
They
killer.
may have found each other at this point.
Yeah, and I'll say,
Or it could be a puka, in which case they can't kill the poppy grower.
yeah, Blake told me a couple of days ago he was the puppy grower, and I haven't touched. I haven't touched him because I was sort of 50-50 whether I was the lunatic or not at that point. But after the third night, I was pretty sure of it. That was my gut. I told Chris the day we killed Robert.
Okay.
Well, we've got a bounty hunter ping on Chris, who is trying to clear Blake, who I know is evil.
Just to stop
And
the count.
Yeah,
If we want to count down, I will nominate myself.
Who is I and who is myself?
Craig.
Craig is nominating Craig. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead, Craig.
For your guys' information, apparently I am one alive Ravenskeeper. Now I give a bunch of soft claims the first day, and I gave a hard claim to Styx. So either the evil team knew who they were talking to, or the imp just wasn't able to kill me.
The Styx would know.
Okay. 3 votes is needed to put Craig on the block, and it's going to start with Manny.
Why would the Ravenkeeper not try and find a lycanthrope?
Because the lycanthrope didn't come out to me.
Yeah. Do we put 3 on this?
No.
I'd like to gossip that there's 3
At this
alive
point, we
evil
shouldn't be
players.
trying to kill
Oh
people that
no!
want to get
I hope no, definitely not. Robert is. Well, there still could be 3 other evils. Yeah.
I don't have a world where Craig's evil here.
Oh.
Oh, that makes me think Cray is evil now.
Yeah.
I think if Chris is the empath,
All right, 1 vote is not enough.
and Blake
I'll
dies,
nominate Blake.
should get
Manny nominates Blake. Go ahead, Manny.
I think it's more likely that Blake is the demon over Chris, given that he was my second ping. I think we should kill one of them. Yeah.
Blake?
Yeah, I mean, if Chris was evil, he was also clearing the lycanthrope. I think I played a few games with Manny, and he's usually got a few more theories than this. So I do think Manny is evil. Manny and Craig are voting together, so maybe both of them are evil. I don't know. I trust Matthew's lunatic claim. Yeah, I don't think Chris A is evil. He could be, but I think Manny's the best kill today. I'm the poppy grower. I don't have much else to say at this point.
All right, 3 votes is needed to put Blake on the block, and the voting is going to start with Chris A.
So I had another theory, but that was before Matthew came out as lycanthrope. Chris A clearing the lycanthrope. Sorry, Matthew came out as a lunatic. Chris A clearing the lycanthrope. I mean, he just gives a 0 empath without knowing what Josh is, and then is screwed into the lycanthrope thing. That's just luck. I don't think that's anything.
Well, and keep okay.
Hey, Chris, werewolf killer Chris.
Yes.
You came out and said Manny is the demon, right?
Well, in my opinion.
Yeah, in your opinion, I'm asking, like, with your savant information, can you just give us a quick rundown what points that?
Well, the possible noble, if it's true information, I feel like if a noble at the beginning of a game wouldn't be given the demon. That's again my opinion. So 3 of those people, it kind of points either to Manny or Blake at that point, and that's why I kind of went that way.
Okay.
What else did you get, Chris?
The first day I got outsider count stayed the same, or I was witch cursed, which is why I did not nominate the first day, just out of sheer luck. Let's see. Do I want? Yeah, the second day, either Howie was picked by both the Lycan and the demon, or the same good player was picked by 2 different evils. My third day, I'll tell you that the true was the lunatic was given the pixie bluff roll. I won't give you my false info because it doesn't matter. And then on this last one, I got the noble would have gotten Chris A, Craig, or Matthew, and I will leave the other half out for now. I will use it tomorrow because it might be relevant if the noble is not accurate.
I think it's relevant now, Chris. I don't understand why you always have to hide your information. There's 5 people left alive.
Well, because it might indicate to a demon how to kill next.
All right, well, I'm starting my thing count.
Well, if we don't have anybody on the block, I'd like to recommend somebody nominate Chris A.
I'll nominate Manny.
Blake nominates Manny. Go ahead, Blake.
Yeah. So again, we have a little bit of new information today of Chris Werewolf Killer pointing to Manny. I think just his voting, I don't know. I don't know if it's him or Craig is the thing, but I think they likely could both be evil. I mean, Raven Keeper, it's like the most common bluff ever. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's a bluff. But I think Manny is a safe kill for today. I do think he's evil, and I don't know.
Okay, Manny, your defense.
I don't know what else to say. I'm the bounty hunter. I've gotten a ping off of Sticks. I've gotten a ping off of Chris A. I'm starting to believe that that ping is true. I think Chris A and Blake are evil together. I'm assuming Blake's the demon again, because I wouldn't have gotten the demon second off of Chris A. There's also a drunk somewhere out there. It's possible that could be me, but then I don't see who the demon is, out of Craig or Matthew.
Alrighty. Well, currently nobody's.
If I'm still the bounty hunter, I've only got one ping killed, so it's possible there's 3 equals alive. Keep that in mind.
3 votes is needed to put Manny on the block, and the voting will start with Josh.
If Chris or if Manny's the bounty hunter, where's the evil townsfolk? Is it an evil gambler? Is it an evil Raven Keeper? Evil Poppy?
My guess was evil gambler.
Well,
as Sticks. That's a common place to start.
My other issue was with him being the bounty hunter was I was actually pushing on Chris A more than Manny was, and he had a ping on him, which I would feel like you'd push a little harder.
All right, 3 votes is enough to put Manny on the block. I will start my 10 count.
Matthew, do you believe that we've killed an evil player? Who's that evil player?
I believe
because if you don't believe that, then we could possibly be losing here.
I think Robert has to be possibly evil.
Yeah,
he's double claiming.
I think Blake is the evil out of that claim.
Manny has died, and the game is over.
All evil was alive still, right?
No, I don't think so. But Craig might have
Manny
been.
was the demon. Now, I want to say this before I go over the grim. Matthew, the statement that Chris said to you that was true, that could have been you as the demon, and I gave him your bluff roll as the false statement. I want you to be clear, because you picked Josh 3 nights in a row, and it was when Josh picked an evil player, your kill went through.
Oh, he killed the lycanthrope. Oh my god.
No, you were puka poisoned.
Oh no. Okay.
But Matthew, everything that night said that you should have killed Chris because you just unloaded all your soul to him, and everything said that you as the pixie, the lunatic as a pixie bluff roll could have been the false statement. You just won on sheer dumb luck. You could have killed Chris, and you could still look like the demon.
This is why I just throw out part of my information at times, because if I threw out the other half, he could have thought that was true.
No. Well, the other half of the information really didn't matter. It was the fact that the lunatic gave Pixie as a bluff could have been the false statement, and Matthew could have been going, "Oh, he's trying to help me clear me by making it turn me into the lycanthrope. I mean, the lunatic." I almost actually said Bounty Hunter was a lunatic bluff. I almost did. But anyways, I'm going to go through the thing. By the way, guys, the other half of that was the poppy grower is currently poisoned, and Blake was, but Blake was the drunk. So I want you evil guys to realize that on a script with a drunk, don't trust squat, because you guys all got caught bluffing as poppy grower when you knew there wasn't a poppy grower, because you knew your evil team. Except for
I figured
he was out on an island.
I figured that out really early, but I didn't get a chance to talk to them. I knew they were already bluffing it.
All right, Blake, that's one. That's one. You're good.
All of my falses were
one good, Blake.
Some truth.
Thank you.
All right, so here we go. This is what it looks like. All right, so I like to do my stuff in chronological order. So it was actually interesting because looking at Manny being the demon and Robert being the poisoner, I felt that this was a pretty strong evil team, except for the fact that Rob got no witch kills, and Robert, I think your poisoning only mattered once. And even then, the poisoning that did take effect, that didn't matter. Manny, you were pretty much only doing the affecting of the good team.
I got a hell of a game poisoning, I think.
Well, yeah, you did. So on the opening night, Manny Puka picked Howie. And I mean, it really didn't matter. Robert picked Josh. Again, didn't matter. Josh D, because it didn't matter because the innkeeper wasn't going to pick that night. Rob witch cursed Blake. And Chris got a 0. Going into the first day, Chris, Werewolf Killer, was given savant information. The outsider count has not been changed, or you are witch cursed. I wanted it to be something that he really had to decide whether or not he wanted to nominate to see, because if he nominates, he gets information. But was it worth it to know if the outsider count had not been changed? However, it was information that he could no longer backtrack and figure out later on. So I thought that was kind of an interesting dynamic on that roll. That was the day that you guys no-killed. So going into the night, Matthew wanted to try and kill Josh M, which was a great choice. Did you know he was the lycanthrope?
Thought it was. I thought he was
Sorry.
Poppygrower at
Oh,
the
okay.
time.
Well, Josh picked Howie, so that's why Howie died. And Josh D, the innkeeper, who was no, I'm sorry. Robert ended up poisoning. Was it Blake, or was that the day? No, you poisoned Josh, I think.
Josh
Yeah,
twice,
Josh.
and then Blake, and
then Josh decided to try and innkeeper protect Styx and Blake, which neither of them were targeted by anybody in the night, so it didn't matter. Rob decided to witch curse Chris A, which I'll get to in a moment. And so that day when we came back to town, Howie was the kill because the lycanthrope picked Howie. During the day, the savant got the same good player was chosen back-to-back nights by 2 different evil. And that was the truth, because Blake was picked first night by the witch and was picked by the second night by the poisoner. So this was the night that Blake got picked by the poisoner, actually. And the false statement was that Howie was picked by both the lycanthrope and the demon last night. Technically, Manny picked Howie the night before, but both kills were going to go off at the same time. So it kind of was true, but it was actually false.
Yep, that makes sense.
This was a really funny day, because this was the day that Blake really started going after Robert harder. And I don't remember who brought up the witch, but Jeremy and I were just like watching Chris A ready to nominate to see if he was gonna, because somebody said that they thought Chris A could be the witch.
Werewolf Killer was painting Chris A as the witch.
Yeah. And we were just watching to see if Chris A was gonna like nominate him or something like that, and then like die to being witch cursed, but he didn't. But I was
hilarious.
just like,
No,
is Chris gonna nominate? Is
Chris A, on the very first day, he was like, we gotta nominate people for witch, and he nominated somebody. So I was like, okay, great. Chris A is gonna nominate every day to test that. And in my heart of hearts, I knew I should have kept it on Blake.
Yeah, you should have. So that day, you guys ended up killing Styx because of, quote, an evil ping. So we go into the night.
Sorry, Styx. It was completely random.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I mean, he was just a gambler, so. And actually, Styx gambled on the first night that he could. He gambled himself as the gambler, so he knew he potentially was either the drunk or gambler. So he knew he wasn't evil, but I would have told you if you were evil. So there's no marionette on the script. So that night, Rob decided to witch curse Chris A again. Robert, this was the night I think you picked Josh.
Me or him?
Robert. I think Robert poisoned Josh because Josh was protecting. Oh yeah, this was the night that Josh you picked.
I picked both Robs. Yeah.
Yeah, you picked both Roberts. You picked both minions.
Yeah.
And then Josh M decided to kill. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Josh picked both Roberts, and then the other Josh killed the Josh who picked both Roberts. You can't make this shit up, you guys. So that day the kill was Josh from, again, the lycanthrope. Matthew picked Josh M trying to kill him again, and Manny picked Blake. So Blake was poisoned at the time. So going into day 3, this is when Chris, the savant, got the lunatic. And this was the one I couldn't think of, Chris. Poppy Grower is currently poisoned was easy because he wasn't the Poppy Grower. Blake was the drunk. But I wanted you to think that the Poppy Grower was poisoned and you'd come out to town and be like, we need to kill the Poppy Grower because then evil won't learn each other.
Right, I was tempted to say that, and then I was like, but I don't want anybody to know that they're poisoning the poppy grower, and then we have the issue of them stopping poisoning the poppy grower.
Well, sure, but if the poppy grower is currently poisoned, and you go, hey, everybody, I have information that the poppy grower might be currently poisoned, who is it? Then they won't be alive for them to stop poisoning them. If you had a track record of coming out with information. That might be a thing.
Yeah, that might
but
be
anyways,
killing a poison poppy grower is a wonderful thing for the good team to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I was trying long and hard, and my buzzer started going off, and I knew I wanted to do something with the lunatic. And I just came up with, because I knew Matthew was bluffing as the balloonist, and I was like, the lunatic was given Pixie as a bluff roll, and I was thinking, well, maybe that'll make Matthew think that he's actually the demon because that's the false statement when Blake comes out saying that he's the poppy grower, and you guys try to kill him today. And that would actually make Matthew think he was even more the demon because that was the false statement. But then you started, Chris, you come out to town and you're like, well, I hear there's a lunatic that got a Pixie as a bluff roll. And I'm like, really? That's the one you go out with?
Yes.
Not let's kill the drunk or let's kill the poisoned poppy grower. It's let's talk about the lunatic who got Pixie as a bluff roll. And so I was like, well, Matthew's figured it out. Well, we go into the night and Matthew picks Josh M again. And I'm like, okay, well, he's been puka poisoned by Manny. And then we're like, all right, so is Josh going to kill Chris A? Because that was when all of this questioning of the next ping came out. But Josh M did not pick Chris A to make him painted as evil. He picks Robert. And then I was like, well, okay. So when Josh M comes out on the, when Josh M's going to come out and say he was the lunatic or the lycanthrope, and he picked Robert. And everybody's going to be like, and then Chris A is going to say, well, I got a 1. So that means Robert's evil. That means Josh M did not kill, which Matthew should go, oh, shit, I actually made the kill then. But those connections never went because promptly the next day, Matthew goes to Werewolf Killer and he goes, I'm the lunatic. And let me tell you everything. And I had literally written down, I was like, this is the first day that my savant information was easy. The Fangu has already jumped or the Imp Star passed last night. And I just scribbled it all out. And I was like, well, shit, what do I do now? And I was like, crap, Chef won. And let's do a noble ping. By the way, don't meta me. I could put a demon in any noble ping at any point in time. I feel like it.
I know, but I was like, I'm going to go no.
My noble ping was at that point in time in the game, not at the beginning of the game. It would have been from that moment.
Listen, I didn't want to look at it that way.
I gotta butt in, Trey. I think that was really strong for poisoned information because that really limits worlds regardless of whether it's true or not.
Well, I think so. The night that Matthew tried to kill
I think I messed it up.
I had to come up with that on a 30-second fly before the day ended. I already had information.
Yeah. I think had you puka poisoned.
I did. I gave him 2 false.
He did.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is those 2 false still put me in a 50-50 as evil.
Dude, I came up with that shit in 30 seconds. Like literally, I came up with it on a whim. I literally had 2 sentences written down. I was content with it. And even Jeremy was the one who came up with the idea of throwing the other 2 demons in there. And I was like, sweet, I can do this. And then I started listening to their conversation. And I was like, well, he's not going to believe either one of these. Because of what he's talking with Matthew about. Because Matthew just went to him and said, I self-killed myself and now I'm still alive.
Yeah, I'm going.
Matthew, Manny, I assume you couldn't vote Craig out because you knew that he was going to be the one dying that night.
Yeah.
Yes, and also because there wasn't really a world where Craig was evil there. So if I push on it, it's
well, the reason
I'm trying to sell a world where Chris and Blake are the evil team. So if I'm pushing on Craig, it just would have been hard to come back from the next day.
Sure.
Yeah. And with the fake poppy grower not knowing anybody, I
on
thought
top,
I
on
got.
top
I
of the
guess
fact that he,
I had an instinct Rob was evil. I had from what he gave me snitch poppy grower in a 3. I think I got that he was trying to make he was evil, but I didn't want to risk it.
I wanted Chris to think, going back, I wanted him to realize that the lunatic given the pixie as a bluff could have been his false. And I wanted him to think that Chris A and Matthew were too evil and that my noble ping was actually too evil. I didn't think he would think that it was information from the beginning of the game. I gave that noble ping as if it was given right then and there. At that point in time in the game, not at the beginning of the game.
Listen, I like to do weird shit.
It works.
But I had to come up with that by 30 seconds because literally him and Matthew talked for a while. And then by the time he wanted his information, the buzzer was going off that the day was supposed to be ending. And so I literally had to scratch everything that I was going to say and go with something else because he wasn't going to believe anything because Matthew literally just said, hey, I tried to kill myself last night and nothing happened. And then Chris was believing everything. So neither of those two guys were thinking at any point in time that the lunatic given a pixie as a bluff was the false statement. Considering that the poppy grower is currently poisoned was actually kind of true, except for Blake was the drunk and not the poppy grower. So it still could have been a world. And I wanted a light bulb to go off in one of their heads going, oh shit, Matthew could actually be the demon.
Oh, I thought about that too.
Yeah, that was my whole goal there. Not to mention, talk to your minions so they don't both pixie. I mean,
No,
both pick poppy grower.
well,
Don't
I
talk
talked
to
to
me.
Robert and we
Poppy
organized, and then nobody talked to Rob, I guess.
That was like.
And here's the interesting thing: you got Alchemist as a buff roll.
Yeah,
There's
Blake, I knew
specifically
you were
handed
going to be
off
in
to one
trouble.
of your minions.
I knew you were going to have a fight of your life as soon as Robert says, "Yeah, I'm going to take Poppy Grower." I'm like, this is not going to go well.
Oh, I loved it. As soon as I heard there were multiple people claiming Poppy Grower, I was like, bring it on. Let's.
At that point in time in the game, there wasn't really any minion talk, so it's like taking an alchemist could have been. Not to mention when I talked to Rob at one point in time during the night, I said, "Hey, by any chance, what are you bluffing as?" And like he said, like 4 rolls, and I think 3 of the 4 rolls were not in play. I think he said balloonist. I think he said poppy grower. I think he definitely said alchemist because I was like, okay, alchemist is a bluff roll. That's good. And then I also gave you one of you guys a Moonchild because I figured if one of you guys ends up dying, you can pretend to be the Moonchild and be like, well, why didn't you die? So
yeah, I think the plan was for one of them to fall back onto Moonchild, and then that never happened. So
Never meant to be.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's Love Child.
Yeah, I couldn't go Alchemist because if there's a lycanthrope in play, then.
Well, that's the thing.
That's it.
Rob claimed to me Alchemist, Snitch, and Ravenkeeper. And in 3 rolls, it's like, if we've got a Lycan, they're great targets.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yep.
I mean, if anybody told me at the beginning of a game, if Manny was the demon and Robert was the poisoner, and they both had poisoning abilities, I was really trying to think of savant information that was going to have to pull good back over, and I just kept going, oh, this isn't going very well. And then when Matthew went down a path, when you said, Matthew, I want to try and star pass, I was like, seriously, you could actually still be the demon. You really could be. And he's like, well, I'll just see. I already messed up in the last game. I was like, so this would be more reason not to mess up.
Star pass in a poppy grower game is not a bad idea.
Nope.
No, it's not, because his minions could be dead.
Well,
that could be.
Yes, but no.
That's a brilliant gamble, Matthew. I would have done the same.
That was
That was a
awesome,
brilliant.
I would have done it a little bit
I
earlier,
was
but
screaming in my head, going, Matthew, that could be false. You could be the demon. I was trying to use that.
I gotta tell you, I kept coming into your room, Matthew, because I had to get a feel for what you thought. Because I was like, these kills sound like he actually still thinks he's the demon 4 nights in. This is wonderful.
And I told Jeremy before we went around that night, I go, Matthew just spilled his guts to Chris, and when we come back today and Josh is the kill, and if Matthew picks Josh and Josh is the kill, and then comes out and says he picked an evil player and he realized he just spilled his guts to Chris, I said, he's going to pick Chris. And that's who Manny had picked the night before. I was like, he's going to pick Chris tonight. And then we go in there, you're like, I'm going to star pass. I go, why?
I had all of my kills.
So mad.
Like 3 nights.
Yeah, I thought I was the lunatic. I thought I was either the lunatic or exposed at that
Manny,
point.
who did you have targeted?
What?
Who were your targets, like, in order?
I went Howie randomly, then I went Blake because of all the stuff he was doing night one just screamed something important. And I knew he wasn't the poppy grower, and if he was, he was drunk because I knew who my minions were. So I figured that was low risk. Then you screamed lycanthrope in the very first conversation we had. So and Matthew was picking you repeatedly. So I thought he knew something, and
So-
you were being really obviously the lycanthrope. I know you were trying not to be, but
Manny, I'm curious. When I came to talk to you on night 2, when Matthew was able to pick, and that's why. And Matthew, I mean, I'm assuming that you knew Matthew was not the puka because you did not get who Matthew picked up.
That's why I asked.
But why didn't you follow suit and pick Josh that night? Why did you pick Blake?
Didn't matter, he said.
You know, it was going to be a hard sell to Matthew that he was the lunatic because he wasn't lining up. He didn't pick Howie. If he had picked Howie, you know, I could.
That's right, because
he would have to follow me, right? It didn't matter. I was always going to be one day ahead of Matthew.
You made that choice before Howie died, so I guess because when we came back and Howie died, it was like, but
yeah, like Matthew picked Josh. I could have followed with Josh, but it didn't matter unless he picked Josh again the following night. So I just had to hope for like lycanthrope shenanigans or something like, or Matthew thinks that there's a lycanthrope in the game, which is valid, right? I mean, I thought when Howie died, I thought, okay, great, we don't have a lycanthrope.
That was
yeah.
And then the lycanthrope picked Howie anyways that first night. All right, well, you have it here, folks. This is Blurred Lines by Trey. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun game. We figured it out near the end as much as we could off of info that was questionable. And I took it the wrong way. And that's the way I like to play anyways. Chaotic. And it worked out. Again, sometimes it doesn't. Trust me, I know. And if you've watched all my games, you know too. So, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Have a good one, and keep playing those games.